Hola mis amores, Johnny here, and today I'm gonna be doing a full face using all of my favorite Translucent Beauty products. As you can see, I have a lot of them. I might be a little bit obsessed, but you know that if I'm obsessed with the products, that means that they're really, really good. So I want to do a full face using all of my favorite translucent products. And I will be spilling the tea and I will be telling you la verdad about all of these products because this is what I do in this channel. You know that I love to review makeup. You know that I love to tell you what's the tea about all of them and which one should I actually recommend you to buy. Without further ado, let's get started. While I prep my skin, I want to tell you a little bit about Translucent because I don't know if y'all know, but Translucent was actually founded really recently. This brand launched around June 2021. Which, oh my god, it's about to be their anniversary. How cute. And this brand is founded by Becky G, which if you didn't know, Becky G is an amazing artist. She's a singer. She's multifaceted artist. So I'm just gonna call her an artist. Like she does a lot of things. And one of the things that she did was launch Translucent Beauty. And during June of 2021, they launched the I Am collection that included this palette. It also included some of the brushes that they launched with the first collection. Also lashes, which I think it was honestly a good combo. And this little lash case that I was obsessed with from day one. And that collection also included some amazing Intenso liners. These are their just pigment liners, and you can use this for the eyes, you can use them for the lips, you can use them for like makeup if you want to draw something specifically. I have to be honest with you, when I first heard about the brand, I was like, oh my god, no, another influencer, another like, you know, celebrity makeup brand that they don't know what they're doing. Not really because Becky doesn't know what she's doing, just because at that time there was a lot of people who were just launching makeup brands to launch makeup brands, you know. I did know that Becky had some experience. I'm not really experienced, but like I seen her makeup, you know, and I was like, okay, she does know a thing or two here and there. But at that time, during 2021, there were a lot of new brand announcements that I was not really looking forward to see, to be honest. And a lot of brands that they had launched recently as well in the beauty community, they weren't kind of like living up to the expectations that we had about them. House Labs. I'm not naming anybody, but you know. So it was kind of like, I was a little bit like scared, I'm not gonna lie. But when I first learned about everything that they were doing in terms of sustainability and how they were adding like cruelty-free and vegan-friendly shadows that also were infused with like Mexican agave, everything and the story and the colors of the palette, like everything kind of like came together for the launch pretty good. I think it was also a really good selection of like eyeshadow brushes and a good eyeshadow palette and everything kind of like for the eyes, you know. For somebody who is part of the Latinx community, I saw this launch to be something refreshing in the makeup industry, but also something that could inspire a lot of Latinx people to do the same thing, which is what I love, you know, like we love to see somebody win and somebody inspire other people to do exactly the same thing. Now let's talk about product categories. Because Miss Translucent, she's been doing a lot in a whole year. Let me tell you, like, now that I kind of stack all of the products that I have from them in here, that in just 1 year they have launched this amount of products. And not just surprised that there's many of them, but the many of them are really, really good hits in the beauty community, you know? Let's start with the eyeshadow palette. First one and the most, I would say, well-known palette from their collection is this one right here. This is the I Am Shadow palette. Just so you know, their palettes, you can also remove the mirror like these, and they have kind of like the same images in here, but it has a mirror. So you can take this off and you have a message from Becky. It includes a selection of 18 rich mattes and shimmers infused with Mexican blue agave, vegan eyeshadows, and I'm gonna insert a clip right here of me using it because I have done many looks with this palette specifically in the past, and I honestly love it. Something that I wanted to mention about Translucent that I think that it's very smart that they did is that after they launched this beautiful palette, they came out with mini versions of the palette that include different selections of all of these array of colors. So in my hands, I have right here 2 mini versions of this one. One of the first minis that we have right here is the I Am Siempre Divina. And as you can see, the minis include 6 shades. And those 6 shades are in this palette. So like if you have this, you don't need to buy this. But if you wanted to try it out without having to buy the full size palette, you can just get the small one. And then we have this one right here, which is the I Am Siempre Alma. And honestly, this has become one of my eyeshadows that I take to travel because it has 2 or 3 shades of brown. And then it has that green, a blue, and a beautiful, beautiful shimmer that this shade right here called Divina, like, if you know me, you know that I love shades like this, and this is literally one of my favorite shades that Translucent have ever made. Like, I use this shade so many times. I'm about to hit pan on this one if you can if you can see that. But this is definitely my favorite eyeshadow that Translucent have ever made. Ever. Like, ever. The best. Like, period. I could close the video. I could literally finish the video right now, but I'm not going to because I want to give you more info. Second launch was this one right here. This one is called Tres Reinas. And as you can see, it's another 18 shade eyeshadow palette that includes also mattes and shimmers. And this was launched during the holidays, so between 2021 and 2022. This was kind of like their holiday collection. And just so you know, they also had a mini version of that one as well that I also have right here. And this one is called the Dazzling Kid from Tres Reinas collection. And last but not least, this is their newest launch. This is La Flor de Mexico. How stunning is this palette, y'all? Also, by the way, if you're subscribed to Boxer Charm, you will be able to get this palette in our Boxer Charm Premium soon. But oh my god, how gorgeous is this palette? Like, I also recently did a look, so I'm gonna insert the video right here. But honestly, they all retail for $30, and I think they're totally, totally worth it. Like, 18 shades, and they include really, really amazing. If you haven't tried any of their palettes, I would totally just recommend you to go first with this one. I feel like this is a really, really good introduction color story to the brand. So you can check out their shimmers, their metallics, their pigment, like, cause that blue and that purple, they're matte and they're pigmented. So beautiful. But then if you're more into like a cohesive color story and you like browns and greens, this is your moment. If you like purples and gold, this is your moment. The next product that I have with me is their Ready to Bounce blushes, and I have 3 shades right here. These are my favorite, and specifically this one, as you can see, I use her a lot. Just so you know, these blushes, they retail for $16. They're hyper pigmented, but also super easy to blend. So don't be scared if you put too much. Just keep blending because they're creamy and they really blend and melt with your skin the more you blend them. I honestly, I love them. What can I tell you? And if we're talking about the face, I cannot continue without talking about the Lucite Glow palette. I used to love that Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and when they launched this, that's what this reminded me of. But you know, the Latinx version, and you can remove the mirror, which I love. You know, like, just have your little Lucite Glow so you can lucirte. And honestly, I think this is an amazing glow eyeshadow palette. It retails for $26, and it includes 4 gorgeous shades that you can kind of use in different skin tones, you know? And Miss Becky, she really wasn't playing when she wanted us to do the full glam. So she also came out with not 1, but 2 different amazing collection of lashes. One of them is this one that I have right here, and they retail for $14 each of the lashes. And they also came out with a great brush-on lash glue that also retails for $10. And if you have seen me wear lashes that they have little stones, these are the lashes. Let me show you. These are the Tres Luce lashes in the Tres Deseo collection. They usually retail for $35. It includes 3 pairs. As you can see, I wore this one. But they're actually on sale right now for $17. But as you can see, they're so pretty, and they include these gorgeous stones, and this is part of their Tres Reinas collection that they launched in December. Before we move on to the makeup, I wanted to say that there's some products that I don't really like from Tres Luce, but I still wanted to be honest with y'all and let y'all know that not everything is like, wow, perfect, amazing, buy everything. No, like, I for this video, I'm choosing to talk about the ones that I really love the most, but other ones, we don't need to talk about them. Sorry, Becky, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade, but you know I love you, and there's some products that I really love. I wanted to see if I can try to replicate this look by Summer right here that I'm obsessed with. Their makeup is amazing. If you haven't followed them, you should definitely follow them. The first thing that I'm gonna do is take my Tres Luce Intenso Liner Pencil in the shade White. And with this, I'm gonna trace the outline of the eyeshadow that I'm gonna be painting. So, down, and then up again, and then down, right? And then up again, and then down, and then up again, and then down, and then up. Oh my god, I'm so scared already. Okay, so now that I have that shape, I'm gonna go ahead and carve everything inside of those shapes using my concealer. Okay, so here we are. We made it this far. I still don't know what's going on, but this is the makeup. Trust the makeup process, you know? Like, I hope y'all do. I hope y'all trust the makeup process. Because I'm sort of... I'm gonna use the Tres Reinas eyeshadow palette for this, and I'm gonna take first Regalitos, which is like a light orange shade. With this, I'm gonna start shading the eye. So I'm gonna start like pressing the shade into here. And because I applied that concealer under it, it's so pigmented. I'm scared. I'm a little bit scared because I never done a look like this. But yeah, anyway, let's continue. Let's go. I'm just gonna continue pressing this shade where I think it should be going, which is gonna be all over here. And these shades, they're honestly so pigmented. I have already told y'all, like, in other videos on my Instagram and everywhere else, like, how pigmented the translucent shadows are. And I love them. I just love them, love them, love them. Keep pressing these and kind of started to blend that shade a little bit more. Now I'm gonna take the brush B102 and I'm gonna dip it, and I'm gonna take a little bit of Año Nuevo, and this I'm gonna use it as a blending shade. So I'm gonna start blending this. Wow, Año Nuevo was literally the perfect shade for that. How cute. I'm gonna take the shade Celebration in this B122 brush, which is a tiny flat brush. And with this, I'm gonna do the outline of the purple. And I'm trying to keep this as close as possible to where I place that contour, so it kind of looks good. Sort of. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I think I do. Nope, I don't know. Just kidding. So we're gonna keep applying and kind of like using that same little brush to blend those three colors in. Yes, come through, ombre moment. That's what we wanted. I mean, not ombre, but you know. I would say this is definitely one of those looks that you just need a lot of patience and dedication because you don't want to mess that up. But I kind of see it turning out. And now with a brush that is a tiny bit bigger, I'm going to take that same shade and a little bit of Regalito. So kind of like starting to blend the two shades together. And as you can see, I'm starting to dab the color first in the top part. And I started to slowly drag it down. So it kind of like fades into the shade. Or at least that's what I'm hoping for it to do, you know? We're going to continue blending, blend, 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 blend. Now all I'm doing is literally just blending a lot more and just making sure that there's no harsh lines in between the colors. And I'm gonna use the Eternal Liquid Eyeliner that, as you can see, has like a tiny tip, and I think it's gonna be great for this. For blush, of course, I'm gonna use the Date Night blush. Ooh, yes! For highlighter, I'm gonna use the Outtakes palette, and I'm gonna use these two little brushes right here to apply it on my face and also in between the colors. And I'm applying the shade Loose, by the way. I'm gonna go off camera to do my lashes because that's gonna take a little bit, and I'll be right back. Remember earlier when I was telling you about this shade Divina? I'm gonna put it in my inner corner because I feel like this is the shade that I need to open up my eyes. Yes. I just love this shade so much, so I had to add it to this look. Duh. Actually, I'm gonna put it here as well. Oh my god, yes, Divina. It's making me feel so Divina. That's what I want. Give me that glow. Give me that definition. You know, like intergalactic kind of moment. I want to add some glue in the middle of these places where I have my brow hair, which I honestly shouldn't put glue on, but I just did it anyway, and I just realized maybe I shouldn't, but too late. Anyway, I'm putting glue because I'm putting some stones in there. You know that I love to get stoned. I mean, stones for my face. Oops. So I'm just gonna place them. Bam. There we go. And for the lips, I'm gonna be using one of these shades from the Bold and Atrevida lip oils. And voila, mis amores, this is the final look. Let me know what you think. I ended up mixing the shade Mesmerize and Daring to finish my lips. And of course, you know, I added a little bit of stones, a little bit of glitter, a little bit of glam, and a little bit of extra AF lashes. Let me know in the comments down below if you love this video so far, if you love this tutorial, and also let me know if you have tried any Tres Luce products. As you can see, I'm clearly obsessed with them. I have a lot of them. If you haven't checked them out and you want to buy some of these goodies that I tried today, I'm gonna leave the link down below. This is not affiliate, this is not a sponsored. I honestly just love Becky and the brand so much. That's why I wanted to do this video and share with y'all my honest and true opinion about all of the products and their pricing as well. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun. I am super happy with how this makeup came out. I feel like I'm ready to get a whip and... you know what I mean? Find somebody to... you know what I mean? Oops. If you watch all the way till here, thank you so much. As you know, I really wanted to continue grow this community of makeup lovers. So if you want to join my community, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel down below and make sure that you click the bell so you can get a notification whenever I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one, mis amores. Bye! Tres luces. There we go. Blue for tres luces. Tres luces, como las gringas lo dicen. Oh my god, I met some gringas and they call it tres luces and I literally laugh. Me dio pena, pero... you know, you can't say anything. La Becky G, la Becky G, la Becky G, la Becky G. Pásame el maquillaje de la Becky G. Before we jump into the makeup, I do have to say, oh my god, my eye, what's going on? Fuck. Okay. Get it together. Okay, so this part is really scary, but I'm gonna take the purple shade called Celebration. Should I do Celebration or should I do Royalty? No, I'm gonna do Celebration. Ay, fuck. Ah, la verga. Where's the stones? Did my pussy swallow it? Háblase por la verga, puta. Fuck.